Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show where it pays to be economical with the truth. On Lee Mack's team tonight, a comedian who recently filmed a fishing series for BBC Two. Ironically, I never managed to catch it. It's Bob Mortimer. And an entertainer who started her career as a ballet dancer. In fact, she studied it at university, where she gained a tutu. It's Debbie McGee. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, a presenter and former footballer who once went to Coventry for £2 million. That's an expensive taxi. It's Dion Dublin. And a comedian who's 4 feet 11 inches tall. We've always seen eye to eye. It's Lucy Porter. We begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before, they've got no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Now, Debbie is first up.
Right, here we go. The police once surrounded my house after I set off an alarm in my bikini bottoms.
David's team.
Interesting. Interesting location for the alarm. What was the alarm that you set off and how did you set it?
It was the house alarms. I was actually ironing in the garden with my bikini on, and I had the remote control for the alarms tucked down my bikini.
Let me stop you there. I could have sworn you said you were ironing in the garden in your bikini.
Yes.
It's a classic domestic scene.
I love that commitment to ironing. I haven't ironed anything since the late 90s. But very good.
We can tell, Lucy.
Yeah.
When was this, Debbie?
Oh, quite a few years ago now.
And in your bikini bottoms was the remote control for what?
That set off the house alarms.
For the burglar alarm?
Yes,
essentially.
so I don't know what you call them.
A panic button.
Like a panic button, yeah.
I think if I was in the garden in a bikini ironing, I'd feel very vulnerable because there's a lot of flesh, isn't there, in the iron? You know how easy the phone rings and you do that? Did you not
to be
feel...
honest, if you're gonna smash the iron into your head, it doesn't matter whether you're wearing a bikini or the uniform of the Chelsea pensioners, you're still gonna get burned.
So what happened when you pressed the alarm? Who was alerted and what did they do?
So I didn't know because it doesn't set the alarms off. It just rings the police. And so 15 policemen came round the corner.
They shouted, no, start with the collar, then the sleeves.
I never tried it again, so I don't know.
How did they react? Did they see the funny side?
Yes.
No, she wasn't facing them.
I know that's rude, but I can't quite figure out why. OK, well, I mean, it's elaborate, it's odd, it's unusual. Is it true?
In my younger days as a sun worshipper, I would do anything outdoors. When you're young and you want a tan, you just do anything.
What do you think?
Oh, I think... Wow. You know you had to make quicker decisions on the football pitch.
I think that's true.
You think it's true?
I think
you think it's true? We think it's true.
They think it's true. Debbie, truth or lie?
It's true.
Yes, it's true. Debbie did once set off an alarm that was in her bikini bottoms. Dion, you're next.
Right. I once sneezed so hard in my car, I set off the airbag.
Hey, Steve.
Wow. That is a big sneeze. Where were you?
I was in my car.
Whereabouts was the car in the country?
I was on a motorway.
You were travelling. At what speed?
Yes. About 65, 70.
Are you saying that you sneezed and the airbag went off, or are you saying you sneezed, crashed the car, and the airbag went off?
Sneezed, airbag went off. Because I was on the inside lane, I just pulled over.
The sheer force of the air from your nostrils and mouth. This can't have happened since your birth on the planet Krypton.
Did you contact the manufacturers? Can you tell us which kind of car it is?
It was an Audi A7.
Was it?
Yes.
Are you sure it wasn't an Audi do that because it doesn't sound feasible?
Take us back to the beginning, Dion.
Yes.
Where were you travelling to?
I was on the M6 going from Warwickshire to Manchester.
What did you have to do?
For work, yes.
And what is it that you do?
I talk a little bit on the TV.
So you're some punditry.
I was going to do final score of Match of the Day or Football Focus.
So, Dave, you didn't cover your face when you sneezed.
No,
so that's a naughty boy, isn't it?
Not as naughty as driving without using your hands. True. Very polite.
Would you say that, as a rule, you are a loud, violent sneezer? Because some give a little...
I didn't... Yes.
And some go, Gah!
There's one thing worse than both of those, and that is the people that threaten to do a big one, and it's a little one. You know the ones that go... They do my head. What's the build-up for, then?
Where do you fall? Which of those camps are you in?
I'm quite a loud, violent sneezer.
You are.
Which I didn't think I was until I nearly killed myself.
Did you make it to work?
In another car, yes.
Who picked you up?
The dealership. I just rang the dealership straight away.
You rang the dealership?
You don't ring the dealership when you've had an accident.
Because I was on the M6, I was close to where the dealership was, and I thought that would be easier for them to come out and deal with my car. I'd get a new car as well. They gave me a new car.
So the dealership... This is the focus of disbelief. Dealership?
The dealership I got the car from was in Warwickshire.
Right.
So I called them. I know the guy that owns the
yourself?
dealership. I know the guy that owns the dealership.
What's his name?
Send someone out. Lee.
Lee. Oh. Is that right? Is his surname Mack? What's Lee's surname?
Beacon.
Is that why you could see him from so far away? Did Lee personally come and pick you up?
No, he sent one of his staff.
What was his name? Was it Debbie?
Bob.
What was Bob's surname? Light bulb.
Is this true? What are you thinking, Bob?
Well, I'm thinking that big lad like Dion, maybe it could do it. I always go, achoo, pussycat, whoa, whoa, whoa. I've always found it amusing. Achoo, pussycat. Bang. I say true.
Debbie?
I just think if it was true, it would have happened to a lot more people, and we can't do that sort of research.
That's the trouble. The scope for research before answering the question on the show is very limited. I always think if we could go away for a couple of weeks, really work on the questions, then we get a lot more right. But...
So, what's it going to be?
I'm going to go with Debbie and say it's not true.
OK. Dion, truth or lie?
It's a lie.
Yes, it was a lie all along. Dion didn't set off the airbag in his car with a sneeze. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Jonathan. So, Debbie, what is Jonathan to you?
Well, this is Jonathan, and when he was a baby, I used to pull him out of a top hat.
Bob, how do you know Jonathan?
This is my friend Jonathan, and I have brewed 3 award-winning beers with him.
Right. And finally, Lee, what's your relationship with Jonathan?
This is Jonathan. One Sunday, the two of us spent 3 hours trapped in an automatic car wash.
David's team, where will you begin?
Well, Debbie, so you used to pull Jonathan out of a top hat?
Yeah.
And so, how old was he then?
About 6 months.
6 months.
Was he a rabbit at that stage? He's grown up into a lovely bunny.
What a cougar comment that was.
He's going for it, though. Look, he's aflame with desire. Look at him.
He's got the right hairstyle to be pulled out of a top hat.
So, where did this happen?
This was in a summer season
Where?
in Bournemouth.
Debbie, how big was the top hat then?
It was a prop top hat, so it was a bit bigger than a normal one. But, you know, babies aren't very big. He was only about this big.
6 months, not very big.
Yeah.
And so...
And was he the son of someone else in the summer season? Or
No,
was he one of the
was-
Chuckle Brothers' offspring or something?
No, it was a feature in the show, and we had different babies on different nights. You know, they were like in rotation, and they came from an agency.
So, who would bring Jonathan to the theatre?
His mother.
His mother?
Yeah.
And what would happen to him? I mean, I don't want you to give away the magic trick too much, but where was he stowed up to the moment where he's pulled out of the top hat?
I can't tell you because I'm a member of the Magic Circle and I can't give
That
the
is a
secrets
really
away.
handy thing for this game. I like it. Can you come on every week?
Don't give anything away, Debbie, but talk us through the trick.
There was a pretend rabbit, and then Paul would lift this big top hat from underneath and tipped it forward. And that's when I would come over as the assistant and take Jonathan out and say, and here's the rabbit's turned into a real live baby.
And the audience
And I'd
went,
be like
boo, we hate babies.
No, they
How long did they have to wait to be revealed?
Not very long. It wasn't a very long trick.
So they were only briefly on stage before the
They were only briefly
reveal
in terrifying darkness alone.
Which they are in a cot when they go to sleep
Yes.
at night.
And indeed in a womb.
Yeah.
I
mean, that is the ultimate trick, isn't it?
Now, who would you like to question next?
Yeah. Bob,
remind us what it was that you've said. How do you know Jonathan?
Because I have brewed 3 award-winning beers with Jonathan.
What are the names of your award-winning beers?
The one that's my favourite is called Kiss the Alderman. That's an IPA.
Kiss the Alderman, an IPA, yes.
IPA. Another one was a stout, and it was called Retail Park.
Retail Park.
And the other one was a lager, and that was called... Not now, madam. It seems funny, though. That's why we used it.
Madam Lager. Kiss the Alderman, Retail Park.
Can I just say, he's written these down, so I hope you can remember them.
How long did you two work together for?
About 2 years ago, I was in the field, Dion, collecting some mud to go and bury at home in my garden. And along came Jonathan, or J-Keg, as I call him. And he said, I recognise you off the telly, you're that Ray Mears, is what he said. And we got chatting, and he said, do you like beer? I said, I like beer. He said, would you like to brew some beer? And
quick.
I said, yes, I would, rather urgently, actually.
Run out!
He's got a brewery, JPEG.
Yeah.
It's a lean-to next to a barn, right next to the field where I was. It's quite big, actually. It might be a lean-3 or a lean. So I went in this marvellous little brewery that I'm imagining, and we mashed. Well, part of the process is mashing.
Right.
You put a load of water in the cylinder. And you have to stir the malt barley.
Yeah.
And I did that bit of it. And I thought, I adore this. Is there any way that I could see this process through and we could call this beer Kiss the Alderman?
What is the Alderman?
He's an unelected council official. Say, for example, let's focus in on Bolton.
Yeah.
So if Bolton had a large Chinese community, but there was no representatives, the councillors, they would say, would you like to informally nominate one of your Chinese community, and they will become an alderman, and they will sit on the council and be able to represent...
Right. No, that makes sense. So we've definitely covered what happens to the Chinese community in Bolton. However, back to the beer story.
Yeah, so that was Kiss the Alderman. So we brewed 1,000 litres, bottled it, and it was the top beer in the Kent Craft Ale Society.
Can I ask, my husband is a brewer, what hops did you use?
Citrus hops. One of them's called something, and the other one likewise is named as well.
I mean, this all checks out.
You know what? The thing that is the hipster brewing beard. If you were to say to me, draw a brewer, that's what I'd draw.
That's what you draw now. It's very interesting. Whereas,
Wow, really?
whereas if someone asked you to draw a brewer 30 years ago, you'd draw someone very different, wouldn't you?
I'd draw you.
Now, what about Lee? Lee, remind us of your claim.
This is Jonathan. One Sunday, the two of us got trapped for 3 hours in an automatic car wash.
Where was it? Where was the car wash?
It was just outside the car. Near where I live in southwest London.
Whose car was it? Who's driving?
It was my car.
And was Jonathan in your car with you?
Correct, he was the passenger.
Why? How do you know
Because we
Jonathan?
can't both drive.
How do you know Jonathan?
I know Jonathan because we're in the same football team.
What is it, to bring your granddad to?
So were you driving back from football?
Driving to football.
Driving to football.
Washing your car on the way to football. Oh, I'm looking forward to the game, young Jonathan. I really can't wait. But tell you what, let's wash the car first, so that when we arrive, everybody says, oh, Lee's doing well.
You drove into the car wash, and what happened?
So, there was 3 options. It was gold, silver or bronze. And obviously, being from the north of England, I was looking for a lesser metal than all 3. It stopped at bronze. So I went in and I said, can I have a car wash? And he gave me the token, and I went back out and I
Was it a token? Sometimes it's a code these days.
All right, then what he said was, the token is where the squirrel likes to hide.
When I say code, I don't mean riddle. I mean a series of numbers that you put into a keypad.
On this occasion, it wasn't.
You put the token in the slot.
Yes.
You advance into the car wash. The weird things start going.
Yeah, so the big brush at the front that goes over your bonnet, that came towards us.
Yeah.
And then the side ones came. It was the side ones that caused the main issue. They got to the door, stopped, and just kept doing that. And we couldn't open the doors. And it did not stop for 3 hours. I know, it sounds unbelievable.
What? Why don't you climb over into the back seat and get out one of the rear doors?
Because it's a 2-door car.
And I'm assuming this happened before the invention of the mobile phone.
No, that was not true. It was during the invention of the mobile phone.
During it?
During the invention. No, in fact, do you know what we did? We were so stuck, didn't know what to do for 3 hours, we decided to invent the mobile phone. No, it was, his phone was in his sports bag in the boot.
Where was your phone?
My phone was with me.
Why didn't you use your phone?
Because the battery had gone.
How did you eventually get out?
I absolutely screamed and screamed, and this stranger passing by saw a big button on the thing that said, emergency stop. So he pressed the button, and it stopped, and when it stopped, it reset itself back to how it should be. We opened the door, and I went in. And he went, you're back again. I said, yes, that's about my car. So what's up? I said, tell you what's up. The doors are phenomenally clean.
All right. We need an answer. So, David's team. Is Jonathan Debbie's magic mate, Bob's brewing buddy, or Lee's car wash companion?
I can't believe we spent... Lee's story is the kind of story I would have to invent to tell my husband if I'd been in a car with Jonathan for 3 hours. Jonathan looks like a hipster brewer to me.
What do you think?
I think it's Bob. I think they're mates and they've done some brewing together, yeah.
Yeah, OK,
You think Bob met him in a field while collecting mud? He said, come and have a look at my brewery.
Yes.
And we're going to call our beer Kiss My Alderman.
It's not kiss my alderman. It's kiss the alderman.
I'm so sorry. If it's true, I'm sorry.
Rob, you can immediately appreciate why kiss the alderman is much more marketable than kiss my alderman. I certainly call mine the alderman.
But very popular with the Chinese community.
So, David, what are you going to say?
I think my team thinks it's Bob. Yeah, but let's go.
Okay, you're going to say Bob. Okay, Jonathan, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Jonathan, and I brew beer with Bob.
Yes, Jonathan is Bob's brewing buddy. Thank you very much, Jonathan. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies, and we start with... It's Bob.
Sorry?
It's you, Bob.
It's apple pie tonight.
Is it? Since Friday, then?
Yes.
Following advice from Chris Rea, I always crack an egg into my bath. I've done for 22 years.
We should say for any of the younger viewers, some of my fans, who Chris Rea was a very popular singer.
When did Chris Rea give you this advice, and what context?
I was making a single for Middlesbrough Football Club's FA Cup appearance called Let's Dance, which I did with Chris Rea. And after we'd completed the recording, he popped me into the bath, and there was an egg. There's an egg in it.
He popped you into the bath. It's been a long day. You must be very tired. Yeah. He said, I'll just pop you into the bath. Yeah. So where was this bath? Was it at the recording studio?
It's on a little island in the middle of the Thames. It's as Rare's recording studio is.
So you've been recording, presumably in a room without a bath.
Absolutely, yeah.
And then you finish the recording, everyone's very happy with the track.
Yep.
And he says, Bob, you look tired. Maybe your joints are aching this way.
No, it's not exactly like that. He says, that's it, Bob, I think we've got that leg. That's your bedroom, that's your bath. I've popped an egg in there for you.
Is he Geordie?
Yeah.
He's like where I'm from, Middlesbrough.
Right.
But he's much more Middlesbrough than me, like.
And why would he put an egg in your bath? What was the thinking behind it?
I've never found out.
And you've done it ever since.
All I know is that I woke up the next morning and I have never felt so alive.
Was the egg still in its shell, floating, or had he gone...
No, the white had dissipated. Does that work?
Yeah.
It's fabulous. It's fabulous. It's non-greasy, which is a boon, isn't it?
Is it non-greasy?
Yeah, honestly.
It's less greasy than water without egg in it?
Do you have to mix it up, or do you just crack it and let it float?
Do you know what? You get in the bath, even in the bath where I am now, and you get in and you really don't want to burst the yolk. So the white goes, but the yolk's there, and you move like that, and you try and get it to come towards that. And I don't know why, but you just do.
Have you ever had it go in your mouth?
You get it like that. And then you get the yolk, and I use it for hair conditioner. I don't know how much hair, but to condition the hair on my skin.
So, just going back to the original occasion, Chris Rea had already run you a bath.
Yes.
I forgot about that detail.
If you knew Chris, it's just so Chris. Yeah. Do you know, the other thing is a couple of weeks later, he sent me a gold doily.
To dry yourself up?
So, I'm just saying, these things are just so Chris.
Do you think that the way Bob describes what happened to the egg white, is that... He says it just dissipates. Is that
If your bath
plausible?
is hot, then you're going to have a poached white.
I'd have thought the white would turn white. And
Well,
there'd be bits of white.
How hot is your bath? Your bath is hot enough that an egg could poach.
Well, I don't know. Your claim is that it dissipates. I'm asking my team whether we believe that it would dissipate. Because if, for example, at the temperature of a bath, say 39 degrees Celsius, the white would turn opaque, then your story doesn't check out.
Agreed.
Yeah,
Absolutely agreed.
I think...
What do you think, David?
I think it's fair to say that if anyone else had made this allegation about Chris Rea and an egg in their bath, we wouldn't be giving it a moment's consideration. Somehow, coming from Bob, it might be true.
I think.
You think it?
I think it's true because he's been about a bit.
No.
I think the white would poach.
Yeah,
I think the egg is the
the
important
chemical
part.
analysis of the behaviour of the albumin.
David, honestly, one thing, please don't base it on the albumin whitening. It does not happen. It does not. I can't have a bath at 80 plus degrees.
Is that the temperature at which an egg white will
80 it'll start at about 80, yeah. Honestly, please don't base it on that.
Where should I base it on, Bob?
What are you going to say?
Instinctively, I believe it. We're going to go true.
You're saying true? OK, so Bob, Chris Rea, eggs, baths. Is it the truth or is it a lie?
This is awful.
I was telling a lie.
He said Chris Rea put an egg in his bath. Of course it's a lie. It's obviously a lie. Who could possibly believe that? It'd be more likely that someone was stuck in a car wash for 3 hours.
Yes, it's a lie. Bob doesn't crack an egg into his bath following advice from Chris Rea. And that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that it's a draw. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Would I Lie to You, the show that separates the truth from the twaddle. On David Mitchell's team tonight, a TV star who presents Dancing on Ice, a show which takes celebrities and teaches them how to cope with 2 broken legs. It's Holly Willoughby. And a singer who hasn't come on the show with his 7-piece band, as that would be madness. It's Suggs. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, a legendary comedian who used to be a solicitor. He still charges by the minute, so we better crack on. It's Bob Mortimer. And a TV presenter who once wrote a recipe book for children covering the whole range of kids' meals. That's right, fish fingers and beans on toast. It's Angelica Bell. So to round 1, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, they've never seen the card before, they have no idea what they'll be faced with, and it's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. And Holly is first up tonight.
OK, mine says possession.
Now, there is a box on the floor under the desk. Take the item out of the box and pop it onto the desk, and then please read the card.
OK. I'm just going to sit you there, little guy.
Are you talking to me?
No. Right, this is Jeff. Every Thursday, our floor manager hides him somewhere on the set of This Morning for me and Philip to find during the show. The first one to spot him is the winner.
Wow, Lee's team.
What's his name again?
Jeff. Little Jeff.
It's hidden before the show, and you search him during the show.
During the ad breaks, we have to find him.
Oh, it's only during the breaks. It's never...
Well, to be honest, depending on who I'm interviewing, sometimes I'll get a bit bored. I'll have a little look around and see Jeff.
You've interviewed me on this morning.
I found him so fast that day.
Who finds him the most? You or Philip?
It's pretty even Stevens. We've been doing it for so long. And actually, I mean, I've been there 12 years and little Jeff is a lot older than that.
Can we have a look at little Jeff?
Yes.
Let little Rob take little Jeff over there. I'll say this. I look huge next to Jeff.
Wow. Jeff is a very disturbing-looking dog.
Yeah.
I know.
It's
Jeff
like
is the
a
kind of thing
horror
you'd see in a horror film.
Yeah.
Can you face Jeff towards us? Ooh, Jeff's horrible.
Where's the most obscure place you found Jeff?
Well, once...
That's a question that you need context.
The longest Jeff has gone missing was for 2 weeks. And we couldn't
On
find
set?
Jeff on set. We couldn't find Jeff anywhere. And there was a teapot on the shelves, and Jeff was squished inside the teapot.
But the thing
For 2
is, there
weeks.
must be times when you've accidentally found him
No.
whilst you're on air.
Never.
Never cropped up?
Jeff has never, ever made it on air. In fact, I had to get special sort of dispensation to get Jeff on telly today because he's a real This Morning.
Oh, he's not exclusive to ITV? Because we couldn't get Philip Schofield. We tried. No, I'm just saying on another series. That's all I meant. That's all I meant.
Holly, whenever I've been in that studio, there's hardly anything in there apart from where the presenters are.
Yeah.
It's just a bare, barren studio for the cameras to fall apart.
No, there is loads in there.
Well, not when I've been on it. Maybe they think I'm going to steal things or something.
There's
It's a
quite
good
a lot
point.
of places.
It's
There's loads of shelves.
name
There's
some-
windows.
I don't know that there's 12 years worth of places.
Well, there's lots of different cushions. There are
Yeah.
repeat offenders, you know.
Yeah, I mean,
repeat
to be fair,
places.
we haven't got 15 years of guests. Sometimes we have to keep bringing people back.
OK, so what are you going to say then?
Angelica?
I think it could be true.
I've got the killer question, and I know the answer to this. Who is the most delighted when they find it, you or Philip?
Me.
I thought that is true then. Because you're not like the kind of person who goes,
Yes.
yes! Where Philip would just sort of go, whatever. I've got second-hand cars to sell. We'll say it's true then, shall we?
You're going to say it's true. OK, Holly. Little Jeff, truth or lie?
Well, little Jeff, what is it? It's a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Holly doesn't hunt for Jeff on the set of This Morning. Bob, you're next.
On a dark winter's night, I once broke into the garden of the local witch's house and was shocked by what I found there.
David, Steve.
OK, at what point...
There's a lot of questions, isn't there?
At what point in your life did this happen?
I'm going to guess somewhere between when I was 11 and 13.
12?
I'm going to say 12.
And you say the local witch's house. What do you mean by that?
I mean, this is a very distant memory now.
OK.
It was the house not very far from me where all the kids said that the witch lived.
And who did live there?
I don't know their name.
Right.
I'll call them Mary Candles. It had hedges at the front, you know, it's like uncut hedges, a front gate covered with hedging, and it said on the front gate, it said simply the words, "No thanks."
No, really?
So that's quite creepy, isn't it?
Can I ask you a question? You started that with saying you were shocked by what you saw there.
Yes. Shocked by what I found there.
So what did you find there?
I'm not comfortable with telling you that just yet. Sorry, I'm not.
This is going so far, it's got to be a lie, isn't it?
Let me just say, it does not have to be a lie. Whatever he says, however absurd, it could still be true. However plausible, it could still be a lie. Essentially, what we are doing for this section is entirely futile. We will talk for a bit, then we will guess, then it will be over.
So how did you come to go into this house? Who were you with?
I was with, what's he called? I was with Ken Numbers. Chase, is it? Yeah. Ronnie Calculator's son. The vibe is it's very unkempt, it's the gardening, because as we all know, Lee, yeah, witches hate gardening, and wizards hate plumbing. Right? So we knew it was a female resident.
Right. So you'd never seen Mary Candles, but you were only speculating it must be a witch rather than a wizard because it was an unkempt garden with no sign of deficient plumbing.
Exactly. You know, we wanted to be the first people who said, no, we penetrated, you know, its boundaries.
Yeah.
We went into the front lawn, down a gate to the side, past the bins, past the back door, yeah, and then to the window where there was a light on, a big picture window, looked inside, and that's when we saw this extraordinary sight. Well, extraordinary to us as 12-year-olds.
What was it? You've got to say.
It was a tiny horse. And I'm not saying it was watching television, that was all that was in the room. It was a tiny horse and a television on. I did get in the house.
You got in the house?
Yes, Mrs. Candles came out.
Right.
Yes, and she said to me, you're one of the Mortimer boys, aren't you?
Were you?
Yeah. So Ken said. And she said, would you like to come in and see the horse? And she took us in, and it stank of paraffin. It was hot.
That's horse?
Hot. No, that was on the house.
I thought the horse stunk of paraffin.
The horse did stink, actually.
Did he?
Yeah.
Of?
Meat, hot meat. As we were looking at the horse, I always remember this, she came in, and she had a toilet seat in her hand. And she said, if I gave you some money, do you think you could get rid of this for me?
What did you do with it?
Just threw it on our way home, just threw it somewhere else, I imagine.
Did she say what the horse's name was?
Max.
Yes. You'd have thought minimum.
All right, well, now, Suggs, what are you thinking about this?
I mean, you know, it's so preposterous, but David's flung me by saying this is the way he carries on anyway.
Oh, yeah.
I mean, but no, I'm saying lie, of course.
You say it's a lie.
It was when you said the horse smelt like hot meat.
Well, do you remember the detail of the paraffin heaters?
Yes.
Oh, yes.
We're talking 40, maybe 50 degrees there with those old...
40 or 50 degrees centigrade. So we're talking like the temperature of the desert in Saudi Arabia.
Did you ever see Mary Candles again?
No, never.
Never saw her again?
Never saw her again.
She probably melted in that heat.
All right, what are you going to say then, David?
Do we think lie?
I think it's a lie. I think it's a lie.
I think it is a lie.
All right, they're saying it's a lie. Now, we should bear in mind that when it comes to Bob, David has a very poor track record. Let's see if he can be better tonight. Bob, truth or lie?
I was telling the truth.
It's true. Bob really did break into a creepy garden. Suggs, you're next.
I only found out Madness were trying to replace me when I saw an advert looking for a new singer.
Right.
What era of Madness?
Quite early on, 78 this was.
Oh, so you'd had no hits at this point?
No, definitely not.
Was there a good feeling in the band, or were you thinking there might be something up soon?
Well, it wasn't until I saw the advert. I thought it was going great. Yeah, I was very surprised.
You thought it must be love, yeah?
That's very good. But it turned out to be a bit of an embarrassment.
Yeah! Come on! I'm enjoying it even if you're not.
Is that another one of those songs?
I saw this advert in
Where was it, by the way, the advert?
It was in a music paper called Melody Maker.
Yeah, I remember that.
And I was just looking through that, and I saw an advert that said, semi-professional North London band seek professionally minded singer.
Why risk letting you know by putting the name Madness in the advert?
Well, this is it. They didn't put the name in.
Oh, so how did you find out?
Because I seen the keyboard player's phone number at the bottom. So I went to a phone box and I called him up.
You actually phoned him?
What happened was I put on a posh voice, as you would, you know.
Oh, please do it, please do it.
I said, hello, Mike. I'm a bit of a singer. I'm inquiring about the job in your band.
Then he's thinking, rock and roll.
Just out of interest, what's happened to the old one? He said, we couldn't keep him no more. He wasn't taking it seriously. He was going to football on Saturdays instead of coming to rehearsals.
Was that true?
And that was true.
And so how did the conversation then carry on?
You absolute rotter, I said. And he said, oh, is that you, Suggs? Listen, we could do with you back in the band, actually, playing drums. I said, well, what's happened to John, the drummer? He said, oh, no, he's auditioning for singer. And they got a couple of gigs with a new singer, and then he left. And with a few gigs imminent, it turns out I was the only one who knew the words. So they had to ask me back. Even though they hated me.
How long after that incident were you on Top of the Pops?
Well, we were on Top of the Pops in 1979, so it
Wow.
wasn't that long. Yeah,
God.
so...
And you almost left the band?
No, they almost chucked me out.
Well, I was being nice.
Thank you.
So what do you think, Angelica? Is that the truth?
I think it could be true. Especially, when new bands get together, they're ambitious, they want to make it big.
That's a tricky one.
You think it's true?
I'm happy to go true.
I'll go with
Go on, we'll say true.
It's true. OK. Was it true or was it a lie?
It was, in fact, true.
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of Lee's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. It's up to David's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Mario. So, Angelica, what is Mario to you?
This is Mario. He's the builder I accidentally exposed myself to.
Bob, how do you know Mario?
This is Mario. He's my pest controller. I got to know him when he was doing a big job for me, and ever since he's been sending me photos of massive rats.
OK. Finally, Lee, what is your relationship with Mario?
This is Mario, and we got into a row because he thought I was honking him, when in fact I was on my way to the garage to fix my faulty horn.
David's team, where will you begin?
Angelica, so you accidentally exposed yourself to Mario, is that right?
So, moved into the house and it needed lots of work doing.
Yeah.
The builders were in different parts of the house. So it's one of those things where if you had to have a bath or a shower, you had to take everything with you. So have it, and I came out of the bath and I forgot my towel. So peeked out the bathroom, thought the coast is clear,
Yeah.
ran into the bedroom, and I thought, phew, I made it.
Yeah.
And Mario was standing in there.
Oh, no.
Also naked. And this is her practising her alibi to her husband.
And what did you say?
Nothing for about 10 seconds.
What did he say?
Nothing for about 10 seconds.
So there's 10 seconds of silence. You're naked, he isn't.
He's not
he
naked.
Isn't.
He's not
How naked are you?
Everything was on show.
Why didn't
Yeah.
you just run straight back into the bathroom? Why did you freeze?
You know when you have that moment of shock? I just stood there. I didn't even cover.
Yeah.
It's all sounding
I just
very
went like-
suspicious.
I just went like this. I was like,
10 seconds. It's a hell of a scene. And you go, oh.
it was, you know, like when you see films.
That's 10 seconds. That's great.
It's quite a long time.
So what happened?
I think I walked slowly out.
You walked up, you haven't got the towel.
Because what
What are you going to do? You walk straight out, what, then go down to the builder and say, he's seen it, you might as well.
All right, who's next?
Bob, what was the pest control situation that Mario initially had to resolve for you?
It was moths.
Whereabouts?
It was in my, not quite...
Wallet.
wallet joke.
I love a rotten wallet joke. Proper old school.
Yeah, oh my God. It's like a half basement. It's where I store everything. Lots of bags of clothes that we, haven't thrown out. Mario came round to sort it out, and it ain't easy.
Where do the rats come in?
Yeah,
'Cause
where
you said
did you-
rats, didn't you?
I got talking to Mario,
Yeah.
and he showed me a picture of a rat.
Well, I mean, just like you do, sort of, just as you're chatting about telling you what,
I'm
there's
absolutely
a picture of a rat.
Yeah, if you saw the picture,
Yeah.
you'd show it to anyone.
What, is it a big rat?
Oh, wow, it looks like it's this big.
Yeah.
That said, no, that's just him hold it, towards the camera thing.
Yeah.
So it looks massive. And he was a bit offended by this. So subsequently, with his company, Rats All Folks, it's not. He had a very normal name.
Yeah.
Murder, She Roach. But he didn't like me doubting him.
And
so
how
now,
big-
whenever he gets a whopper,
Yeah.
bing.
Do you have a favourite rat picture he sent you?
Yeah, I won't let you see it, but wait. Have a look at this one, Lee.
Wow. That's quite something. That is genuinely shocking, and not sure that's legal, Bob.
All righty, now Lee.
Lee. OK, Lee. Remind us of your story.
So this is Mario, and we had a row because he thought I was honking him, when in fact I was on my way to the garage to fix my faulty horn.
So the fault was that it wouldn't stop honking?
Yeah, it was honking randomly.
So it was sort of going off at different times. You didn't know when it was going to honk, and
Correct,
it was sometimes not.
correct.
And how many times did it go off when you were behind him?
I'd say at least a dozen. Sometimes it was a... Sometimes it was a...
So how did the fight break out?
Well, we had a row, not a fight. I'm not an animal. So we were driving along, and he's in front of me, and I'm probably a little bit too close to him, which was my mistake. But it went, and I sort of went. It's very hard to mime. I'm sorry, there's something wrong with my horn. Well, actually, there is a way of doing it. But, so I could see him looking every time it went, and I was going, "This is all fine," But it just, and eventually he stops in the road, and I couldn't get past him. And he gets out of the car and he approaches me.
Oh.
I opened the window and I thought, I better keep this up. So I just went, look, I'm sorry, mate, but... I've caught this off there.
He came around, you opened the window, you
I didn't do that because it's not 1986,
No,
David.
no.
And that was annoying because you won't believe the noise it made when I opened the window.
Yeah. And tell us what happens then.
So he then said, yeah, you've got a problem, mate.
He appears to have a problem.
Yeah. You've got a problem, mate. And I said, I'm beeping you because my horn is broken. He does it for no apparent reason. Don't you beat me, mate. I'll give you what for.
Yeah.
At this point, he grabs me and he says, you do that one more time, mate. You do that one more time, and I'll be straight back.
Given that he was that aggressive to you, you seem very relaxed being this close to him.
Yeah, but I did insist on the screens. Because that's how we first met. If I did that now, they'd go down and he'd attack me.
OK, we need an answer. So, is Mario Angelica's blushing builder, Bob's pest controller pal, or Lee's road rager?
Well, I mean, I'm tempted to eliminate Lee quite early on.
It did start falling to pieces.
I think Angelica's sounds like a real possibility. Like, that is something that could easily happen, I reckon.
What's difficult is the 10 seconds, isn't it? Let's be fair. I mean, you just scream and run away, wouldn't you?
I scream when I see my own reflection naked. Yeah, absolutely.
You wouldn't stand there for 10
I just
seconds.
have to tell my... Cover the mirrors once more!
I also reckon you quite like getting rat pictures.
Yeah. Who would you stay in contact with? Someone you flashed at, or someone who sends you pictures of rats? And I think it's more likely to be Bob, myself.
Oh, God, I think it's Angelica.
Do you?
Oh,
I know,
please
sorry.
agree.
I'm sorry.
Or I'll have to think.
I know. I'm sorry, I'm sorry. Go with Bob.
Yeah.
You want to go with Bob,
I-
don't you?
I just want to be right. Sometimes I really don't care, but on this moment I want to be right.
I thought this show was a bit of fun.
So did I. OK, we're going to go for Bob. There we go.
Saying it's Bob.
Going to go for Bob.
Bob. You're saying it's...
Can we get it over with?
OK, we're going for Bob. Mario, would you please reveal your true identity?
Hi, I'm Mario, and Angelica accidentally exposed herself to me.
Yes. Mario is Angelica's blushing builder. Thank you very much, Mario.
He genuinely just showed me a picture of a man holding a huge rat.
Why?
I've got lots of pictures of rats.
Can we just settle this once and for all? Angelica, have you got any photographic evidence?
Which brings us to our final round, quick-fire lies. And we start with... It's David.
To keep things exciting at home, every time I fill our tin with normal tea bags, I slip in one Earl Grey. knowing it could surprise me at any time.
Oh, it's for your own interest, not for the surprise of your wife.
Well, it could. I mean, she could be surprised by it also.
Do you put a normal tea bag in with the Earl Grey and let it brew, or is it in
No, it's in the tin of tea bags.
In the tin?
I
Okay.
fill the tin of tea bags with normal tea bags, but with one Earl Grey tea bag in the mix. Give it a little bit of a...
This is David's version of an
There we go.
adrenaline sport.
It's not for the flavour.
Oh.
It's for the surprise element.
That's it?
Yeah,
It's as dull as it sounds. That's it.
What you've got to remember is I'm quite an uninteresting person, and I've been doing this programme since 2006. So, you know, this is all we've got now.
Now, the question is when you sip it and it's Earl Grey, is it a pleasant surprise or, damn? Because you obviously don't like it, otherwise you'd be drinking it all.
Absolutely. Do you know what I think overall, and I'm sorry to make this even more boring than it is already, but overall...
Is it possible?
Yeah. Overall, it is a neutral experience because I don't like the Earl Grey tea as much, and yet the surprise element brings it up to the same level as a normal cup of tea.
80 bags, box of Earl Grey. You could probably work it out, Lee. Is that 80 weeks that you'll have to have that box of Earl Grey?
How many cups of tea are you drinking a day?
Oh, I mean, loads. 5 to 8.
So he's getting through a box of tea bags every 10 days.
Every 10 days.
Takes a long time to get through a box of Earl Grey, although sometimes...
The Earl Grey's, hang on, the Earl Grey's almost 3 years old. By the time you've got to the last Earl Grey. And at no point, when you put when you get after...
You're interested now, aren't you? You're aging. I'm interested because old, David.
Because at the end, when you put your last Earl Grey in, and that box is empty, where most normal people would then go, that's probably enough. You'll go, I think I'll go again. 3 year cycle. It's a 3-year commitment each time.
The thing you have to remember, sometimes people come round to the house, and if you could believe that, you'll believe anything.
But they don't ever leave.
And ask for Earl Grey.
Yeah,
and then I'm just willing to take one from the Earl Grey box.
But what if you've run out and it was your final one in the thing? Oh my God! Disaster!
It's never happened. But obviously, what a frantic and exciting scene.
So you're welcome to an Earl Grey, but you may have to have...
You find it!
You have to have 80 cups of tea to find it! No, you're not going to! They're tied to the radiator in the cellar. Let us go!
OK, time to decide. Lee, what are you going to say?
I believe David is capable of doing this. He needs that little thrill.
You know I need excitement in my life.
You need excitement. But this is a lot of...
It's not exciting.
So you're saying it's a lie. David?
It was, in fact, a lie.
Next. It's Holly.
Oh. Even though I could see the DVD on the shelf, I once paid $6.99 to rent a movie because I couldn't be bothered to get off the sofa.
Lee's team.
What was the DVD, Holly?
It was 50 Shades of Grey.
No!
Yeah, it was.
I've seen 50 Shades of Grey. Isn't that the one with the plumber and Angelica?
Yes. That is.
Oh no, I appear to have done it again. I must run immediately.
So you're sat on the sofa, the DVD's on the shelf. How far away is the shelf?
It's not that far away, really. But I just literally sat down. The kids were in bed. I'd got a glass of wine. I'd got a blanket. Dan was working. And I was like, right.
It's funny, because when I watched 50 Shades of Grey, I had a blanket as well. I just as cold as heating was broke. Tried to phone a plumber, but he was in hospital.
I couldn't be bothered to get it. And also the other thing, that it was like a double whammy of not being bothered because A, it was over there, and B, our DVD player is kind of in like a hub thing a bit further up. So it's not just as simple as getting the DVD. Walking. I've got to go up the stairs.
Yeah.
The kids are upstairs. I've got to put it in there.
Oh,
and
listen,
I just thought...
don't worry. It sounds brutal. Especially for you, you're working upwards of 2 hours a day. You must be exhausted.
Right, what do we think? Is Holly telling the truth?
What do you think?
I think she's lying.
You think she's lying?
I think it's the truth.
Sorry, mate. There's something about Holly that makes me think it might be true.
You're going to say true? OK. Holly, was it true? Or was it a lie?
It is, in fact, a lie.
It's the end of the show, and I can reveal that Lee's team has won by 4 points to 2. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show with naked truths and well-dressed lies. On David Mitchell's team tonight, from Loose Women, a singer who came third on the X Factor and went on to make an absolute fortune for Simon Cowell, it's Stacey Solomon. And here to grab tonight's show firmly by the consonant, vowel, consonant, consonants from Countdown is Susie Dent. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, a man who cried when he won Strictly. I did too. I had a tenner on Ed Balls. It's Ole Aduba. And a comedian who in 1993 starred in The Smell of Reeves and Mortimer. These days, that smell, of course, is a mixture of Werther's Originals and gin. It's Bob Mortimer. We begin, as always, with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists each read out a statement from the card in front of them. Now, to make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with, and it's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Susie, you're first up.
OK. My dad once broke my leg during a particularly vigorous bout of gargalesis.
Lee, I can guess your first question.
So, what does the word dad mean? Well, go on, what is gargalesis?
Gargalesis is very heavy tickling. Did you call it roughhousing? We used to call it roughhousing, as well as gargalesis, obviously.
You call it roughhousing?
Yeah.
That's like where I used to live.
Talk us through the incident, then. How did it happen?
Well, I don't like tickling at all.
Well, you wouldn't now, would you?
Or the light kind, which is called kinesmesis.
It's called what?
Kinesmesis.
Did you just say the same word backwards? You did that way through.
Anyway, gargalesis is the really heavy kind.
Are you... Sorry, did your family make these words up for fun, or are these actual words in the dictionary?
These are actual words, yeah.
Oh, OK.
In the dictionary.
So, there he was.
So there he
your
was.
dad was tickling you where?
On the landing.
How old were you, Susie?
I was 7.
7 years of age.
And how old was your dad at this time?
My dad would have been, I don't know.
Oh, you forgot you do the words, not the maths, don't you? Do you want to phone Rachel and get back to me?
And so I, just because I absolutely hate tickling, was desperate to get away and went to move off, and in doing so kind of left my leg behind.
Which leg was it, Susie?
It was my left leg, and it's still ever so slightly crooked.
Is it?
Yeah.
You were tapping your right leg before.
Yes, it was. That's what I was thinking.
Yeah, I mean, you do legs left and right. It just, you know.
So what do you think, Lee? Is that the truth?
This is what might have happened. They might have given her a card with a word on, knowing she's a wordsmith.
Yeah.
And then she's gone, right, I better give a meaning to this word quickly. I'll say tickling.
Well, I'll tell you what. Because Susie was coming on the show, we have got a dictionary.
Ah.
So...
And is this cheating? Are we allowed to do this?
I'm allowed to do whatever I want. Susie, would you spell it for me? It's the wrong way up. Would you spell it for me, please?
Good job you put those glasses on.
I'll never forget the day. There. How do you spell it?
G-A...
G, right, give me a minute.
R-G...
G-A-R-G...
A-L...
G-A-R-A-L.
G-A-R-G-A-L.
I've got G... What? Would you... Let me say I've got G-A-R
Okay.
and then... Right.
Oh, my God, it's like trying to get my dad to write an email.
No, it's not. It's seriously not in here. G-A-R, it goes from garfish to gargani, which is a small duck.
OK, so we've got a problem here, haven't we? Because we found out that the word doesn't exist.
You said G-A-R-G-A-L.
It's a small dictionary.
It's not a small dictionary, it's huge. So, what's it going to be?
I'm totally confused on this one.
I'm lying now, I think.
You're a liar now?
Yeah.
Why?
Well, based on the wrong leg, this strange word, two strange words. Not for me.
So we say lie.
For me, Lee, yeah.
So lie?
For lie? Lie.
We're going lie.
What's a lie? Susie, truth or lie?
It is, in fact...
Yeah. It's true. Susie did once break her leg after her dad tickled her. Bob, you're up next.
Ooh. For the past 15 years, I have performed my own dentistry.
David's team.
So,
Give us a big grin.
It could be true.
I know that you're implying I'm a bad dentist.
No, because even very, very, very good dentists sometimes get someone else to do their teeth. And by sometimes, I of course mean always.
How do you do that? Like, what do you do?
Yeah.
Well, no, the key to it is I don't do extractions. I haven't had to.
Fillings?
I do fillings. I do fillings, crown replacement. I repair bridges. Specifically, I don't do, so don't ask, Stacey. I don't do implants. I don't do root
Do you
canal.
drill?
I do have a drill I use.
You have to do a filling, you've got to drill it out first, haven't you?
Exactly, yeah.
Do you use local anaesthetic?
Yeah.
No need.
No need?
No need.
Why? Because it's not true?
The situation in my mouth is I have one very long piece of teeth, that white bit there. That's all one piece, yeah?
What?
One piece. But made to look like many teeth.
Oh, I see. So that's false teeth.
Yes.
OK.
Either end of this, I have two, what you call crowns, yeah? Right at the end. At the bottom, I have my own teeth here. As my dentist says, my bottom one's a poppadom colour, yeah? And my top one's are pilo rice.
Who said that?
My dentist.
So this was some time ago?
No. David,
15 years.
I perform my own dentistry.
Yeah.
There's no exclusivity there.
You still have a dentist,
yes,
but you just don't let him do all the stuff.
Yes.
Why is your mouth in such a state?
Because I used to have 17 sugars in a cup of coffee or tea.
17?
17, yes.
17 in a mug?
Yes. If I had 18, it's too sweet for me. So the crowns would come off. I'd go to the dentist, yeah? He'd charge me £400, yeah? To put them back in. And it's outrageous. And I heard this magic word. I heard him say to his dental nurse, Fuji 9. Fuji 9. And I became aware that this Fuji 9, it's actually a luting cement, which means you can use it...
Are you sure he wasn't halfway through a Japanese football result?
You can actually use it mixed 1-to-1, the liquid and the powder, it's a cement, yeah? Mixed 2-part liquid, then it becomes more malleable for fillings. I found a way via my TV work to get hold of some Fuji 9. Once you have Fuji 9, you are a dentist.
So what equipment do you have then?
All I have is my Fuji 9 with its little orange spoon. with a bigger end and a littler end.
For the different amounts, depending on whether you want the 50-50 or the 2-to-1.
That's Fuji 9.
Yeah.
It's all done for you. It's done for you.
It's magic. It's magic.
And then
It's magic.
It's like the cement is softer than your teeth. Yeah. So I have a leather maker's drill. Yeah.
A leather maker's drill?
Yes, a leather maker's drill, because that has sanding fitments to grind it down. You got to check your bite after you fix the crown. If you get it a bit wonky, your bite won't be right. So you have to file the Fuji down. Oh, that bite's nice now. That's nice.
The other thing you've got to check after doing your own dentistry is your mental health.
Do you not need one of those special lights?
Kitchen island. I've got a kitchen island. It's nice to have a kitchen island, isn't it?
Yeah.
And it has it's the only place with a big light over it. So my son has a PlayStation seat that's very low back like that. Yeah, it's a gamer's seat. And I put that on the kitchen island.
On the kitchen island.
Put it on the island.
Yeah.
So you're up high on the island.
Yes, because then that puts the lamp about there.
So you're in a PlayStation gamer's seat.
Yes.
Balancing on what's the surface of the kitchen island?
Do you know? I think it's Corian. It's very nice. Corian was originally what was used for autopsy surfaces. Again, so.
Are you doing your own autopsies at home as well?
Oh, what to say?
Oh, the dog's dead. Bring it in.
So, if I was to say this, the hardest thing is somewhere to hold the mirror.
I think the hardest thing is to sell the story, Bob.
The most curved Indian instrument called a samashi or something. And if I put it next to me on my gaming thing, the curve of it, it's like a flute thing. The curve of it goes there, and I can put my mirror there like that. Got the light there, game thing.
Sorry, you hang the mirror on the end of a curvaceous Indian musical instrument.
Yes.
But this is very specific.
So what's it going to be?
There's a lot of detail.
Yeah.
If he was trying to make this story plausible, why would he say the way I set up the mirror is that I tie it to the end of an Indian musical instrument?
Do you remember Bob being on this show before?
Yes, and it's true. It's true about the masks in Castle Douglas. It was true about him being able to tear an apple apart with his bare hands. It was true about the game in the gardens.
Well, look, whether or not it's true, and we don't know yet, don't try it at home.
Do you ever do extractions, Bob?
I've never done an extraction.
Because I genuinely had an extraction yesterday, look. You see it out there?
Oh, they've not used Fuji.
All right, so what's it going to be?
I think it's true.
You think it's what?
I think it's true.
So, Bob, is it the truth or is it a lie?
It is true.
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. Now, this week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, John. Susie, what is John to you?
This is John. He came to my rescue when I once got stuck in a tree.
Stacey, perhaps you'd like to explain how you know John.
This is John, and he once booked me to sing Happy Birthday to his tortoise.
And finally, David, what is your relationship with John?
This is John. He's the locksmith who came to rescue my locksmith after that locksmith got locked out of his van.
Lee, where do you want to start?
Susie, what were you doing up the tree? Well, I presume escaping your dad's tickles.
I was rowing.
Rowing in a tree?
No. In a boat on my own for one of the very first times, because I'd always been out with John, who was my rowing coach. And when you're rowing, of course, you have to go steer backwards. And I steered straight into a tree, and it was a tree that was overhanging the river. And I got my rowing jersey.
Call it a life jacket.
No, we didn't have a life jacket. It was just a rowing jersey.
A rowing jersey?
Yeah.
Did you have any sort of lifesaver on?
No.
Oh, dear.
No. But I can swim.
I'll tell you what, if he really is your coach, then once this is over, I'll be having a pretty stern word with him.
So a little bit of branch snagged your top.
Yeah, but then it just dragged me into this labyrinth of branches.
Oh, so now you're lost in the branches.
So what happened?
John saw me, and then John is a very tough coach.
Quite quiet,
it's
isn't
tough love, and he's quite quiet. This is quite this. He was shouting instructions as to how to get myself out, but I was in such a dither.
Really?
And so he walked a little bit down the bank towards me, continued to shout, and somehow I think I took my jersey off actually, and
It's
then
not a very
I
memorable
came back
story,
with
then,
one
is it?
oar. With
So,
one oar.
Which one? Well, I suppose either or.
Uh,
Did you... That's one for the countdown crowd.
Susie, how fast were you going down this river? Because
really not very fast at all.
So-
But I just didn't steer properly, and I still have a little scar under my eye. Where
So you cut yourself there under the eye?
Yeah.
Wow. Did you have to go and get any surgery? Did you go around to Bob's for his... Bob Mortimer's eye surgery?
No, that would be Fuji 6.
59.
It's for grafting.
OK, Lee, who would you like to question next?
OK. Stacey,
Yes.
remind us again, sorry.
John booked me to sing Happy Birthday for his tortoise.
Right. And was it the tortoise's birthday?
Yes. Why would I be singing Happy Birthday for the tortoise if it wasn't his birthday? My dad randomly met John, and my dad, being the crazy man that he is, he makes immediate friendships with people, and John had mentioned that his tortoise Derek was turning 60, and that he was a big fan. 60? I know. I thought tortoises lived till like 100, so I didn't think it was a big deal for it to be 60. But he said that the tortoise was a big fan of mine, and that he really wanted me to sing it. And my dad was like, "You've got to start giving back to the community and doing nice things." So
Were you booked professionally? Were you paid?
I was paid.
You were? That's your
not
dad's
really
version of giving back to the community. Is this before X Factor or after?
It was only about a year ago.
What was the party like? What was it? You arrived at the house, what happened?
I arrived there about 3:30, and Derek was potting around in the garden, happy as can be, and yeah, there must have been about 10 other people. He's not a popular tortoise. They were John's friend. But
John's got friends. That was the worst look I've ever been given on the show.
And did you sing unaccompanied, or was there some musical backing?
there was a conversation about doing it like Marilyn Monroe style, but I didn't feel comfortable doing it like that.
Would you sing it now for us?
If you did want to sing it...
Oh, good, you brought the tortoise's head.
Would you like to... You could imagine David is the tortoise, if you like.
OK.
He could just sit there and look at you.
Derek?
I'm the tortoise.
Yes, you...
He was a bit happier. It was his birthday. It's me.
Did you just say, it's me?
It's me.
Did he recognise you, the tortoise?
It's my biggest
It's me from
fan.
X Factor.
Happy birthday to you, Derek. Happy birthday to you. Come on, Derek. Yeah, it was a lot like that. It was a lot like that.
So have you forgot the words?
No, this substitute for Derek is really not appreciating what I'm doing, and I don't.
I take acting very seriously. And I'm immersing myself in the role of a 60-year-old tortoise. And I believe this is how the tortoise will have behaved. You're telling me the tortoise was jumping up and wagging its tail. I'm sorry, I think we've left fans of credibility.
All right, what about David? Remind us of your statement.
Yes, this is John. He's a locksmith that came to help my locksmith when that locksmith, had locked himself out of his van.
OK, so first of all, why did you employ a locksmith?
Because I couldn't get into my house.
Right.
Because? And it was an issue with the lock.
What was the issue with the lock?
My key had broken in
the lock.
In the lock.
You were locked. You're now locked out.
Yeah.
So first of all, what do you do next?
I rang my wife.
Right. So you had your mobile, you phoned your wife, and you said, "Are you still doing the locksmith stuff, love?" I'm on a job, Dave. I'm on a job. I'll be round as soon as I can. Coming out Friday, maybe Saturday. I can't promise.
I said, the key has snapped off in the lock. I believe, darling, that you have the number of a locksmith in the area, don't you?
So you call your wife, she gives you the number, you phone a locksmith. So who was this first locksmith? What was his name?
Andrew.
Andrew the locksmith.
Your classic locksmith name, yeah?
Yeah. Andrew turned up, assessed the situation, and said it'd be no problem, we'll just need to, drill out the lock and replace it. Yeah. And then went back to his van, and lo and behold...
What?
He'd left the key in it, and he couldn't get in.
Wow. Now, I'm taking it he's got your wife's number as well. Right, so when Andrew came, how did he know that little bit of key had broken off in the lock? Did you tell him?
Well, yes.
Yeah, did he
I thought I'd give him a clue.
No.
So, I'll tell you what, I'll let you work this out for yourself. Show the broken off end of key. You try and get in.
How did he examine
Now you try and get in your own van. The whole thing to make Andrew seem like a failure. What are you? Can gain admittance nowhere.
Who did you phone next? What happens next?
I didn't phone. Andrew phoned.
You almost looked at him then, didn't you?
I did look at him.
But he didn't phone him.
No.
He's the phonee, not the phoner. I mean, he's literally the phonee.
Yeah.
If you're saying you know him. So, another one for the countdown audience.
Yes. Andrew, not John, called his own company.
OK.
Yeah.
OK.
Which I thought was a good sign.
So John now turns up in the identical-looking van, because it's a company van, I assume.
Mm-hmm.
He said, like I was trying to trick you there.
Were you not?
No, I was just
you should try that.
So he turns up in a completely different van, right?
Yes, we couldn't turn up in the same van.
He turns up in a different...
In fact, no, what happened was, Andrew rang, John answered and said, well, funnily enough, I'm asleep in the van. I can open it from the inside.
So he turns up.
Yeah.
And how does he get him out of the van? Talk us through the process. I know he's a locksmith, but roughly what did he do?
I don't know.
Did you
Even
watch?
roughly. No, I just stayed sitting on the bench by my front door.
You got a bench by your front door?
Bench by your front door.
Is that where you make people wait?
You don't have benches by the front door.
I've wasted this brilliant nugget just mentioning in passing. This should have been on a card. I have a bench by my front door. Wow, a bench by your front door. A front door and a bench in the same universe next to each other.
I've never seen a bench by a front door.
This is annoying me, because I've been to your house and there was definitely not a bench. Are you getting this bench out just for special people? The amount of times I've knocked on your door and you've gone, sit on the floor and wait.
You have been to my house and there was a bench by the front door. You just didn't notice it.
Well, I'll tell you, after I went, I left and there isn't one now.
Yeah. I can't believe that a team of people, one of whom does his own dentistry on the top of a kitchen island with a mirror attached to an Indian wind instrument, can't believe that someone would have a bench next to it. Can't believe it.
All right, well, we need an answer. So, Lee's team, is John Susie's helpful hero, Stacey's party planner, or David's lock legend? What are you thinking, Bob? Who do you think it is?
Well, I'm thinking, is that man a tortoise owner? And I've said to myself, is he a locksmith? And I don't see it. That man's been in cold rivers. Look at him.
OK, we're going to have to go with Susie, aren't we? Because I can't see it being the other two. So it has to be Susie.
You're going to say Susie?
Yes.
OK.
Yes.
Yeah, for me, yeah.
John, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm John, and I rescued Susie when she got caught in a tree.
Yes, John is Susie's helpful hero. Thank you very much, John. Cheers. Which brings us to our final round, quick-fire lies, and we start with... It's Lee.
En route to a meeting at the BBC, I gave CPR to an OAP.
How old?
Pardon?
How old?
I'm 48.
Why did she need mouth to mouth?
Well, it turns out she didn't, and, you know, how do I know how you fix a sprained ankle?
And how did you encounter the OAP?
The OAP was just outside the tube station where the BBC was, and soon will be again, I believe.
Which line?
What?
Which line did you get on?
I got the train to Waterloo, and then I got the tube.
Which colour?
Well, she started off sort of pink, then she went red. Then she went a bit yellow, and then I just got her back again.
What colour tube?
Funny enough, when I got back that day, and my wife said, "What's happened today?" I didn't go, "Wow, what a journey."
When did this happen? I believe that you've been on the London Underground.
Thank you, Dave. Well, should we leave it at that?
Not quite. Describe the scene.
I saw people in a circle looking down on the floor.
Right.
Someone said, "Is anyone a doctor?" And I said, "Yeah, there's loads of people." She goes, "I don't suppose you can do CPR, can you?" And I went, "Can I do CPR?" And as it happens, I can do CPR.
So what does CPR involve?
Yeah.
Put my hand there, and I started doing this.
Yeah.
This.
What's your rhythm?
I did this.
That's too slow.
Yeah, that is slow.
It's meant to be
you want it
staying
slow?
alive.
Oh, sorry, I thought you wanted it in slow motion.
It's the music of staying alive.
You wanted it in the beat.
It's
Yeah, but my record player's broke. Staying alive. You speed that record player up, lad. I'll tell you what, tragedy is the worst. Tragedy. Really upsetting.
So what happened?
We got a new record player.
How many of these did you do?
I think I did. Still alive. That was a problem. Pause for the high-pitched note as you went blue again. Still alive. Still alive. This didn't help. So I'd say I probably got through the first verse.
Okay, so you did the first verse of Staying Alive, then what happened?
And then she literally got up at the right moment of the verse. She went, "Staying alive!" And then the ambulance came and took her off, and she went straight over a bridge and died.
All right, so what are you thinking? Stacey, does that have the ring of truth for you?
Awful ending to the story, I'm so sorry.
I'm very suspicious that he doesn't even know what tube he got on.
That's the most doubtful part of the story.
What do you think, Susie?
Yes.
No, I think his rhythm was all wrong.
Whoa.
You've been told that before. No, I don't believe it.
Don't believe it?
No.
Then we think it's a lie.
You think he was making all of that up? Goodness me. Lee, truth or lie?
This is in fact a lie! Miss.
Yes, it's a lie. That noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that. David's team have won by 3 points to 1. Thank you for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.
Miriam, if you like dancing and partying through the night, Havana is the place to be. The Real Marigold on tour next, while BBC Two follows a former rugby player who became a double amputee in his search for work. It's Employable Me.
To Would I Lie to You, the show that sorts the facts from the fibs on David Mitchell's team tonight, an Oscar-nominated actor who has starred alongside Tom Cruise and Eddie Redmayne. And here she is, sat next to David Mitchell. I'm so sorry. It's Samantha Morton. And And a comedian and actor who's so posh, he was born with a silver spoon in his butler's mouth. It's Miles Jupp. And on Lee Mack's team tonight, a man who has just finished filming his latest series about fishing. At the end of the last day, everyone was very emotional. Even the fish were gutted. It's Bob Mortimer. And an actor who's appeared in everything from Fireman Sam to James Bond. I've always wanted to be him, running around Pontypandy putting fires out. It's Sarah Hadland. We'll begin with round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction, and Miles is first up tonight.
As a child, my mum got so fed up with me wandering off, she made me wear a bell around my neck whenever we went shopping.
Wow. Lee's team.
Was she a cow?
I'm not sure that Miles's mother, being a cow, would explain it, because I don't think it's the cow's own policy to wear the bells.
So, first of all, how bad were you at wandering? Was this a regular thing?
I wouldn't stay still. Any sort of open space I would see as a thing to run towards rather than...
So what shopping centres were you going to that was such wide spaces to run in?
I suppose Brent Cross Shopping Centre would have been our regular haunt. But
OK.
no.
What age was this?
I would have been about probably 4 till the age of 7.
And when you were in infant school, every time you went out to the playground, did everyone think it was playtime over and straight back in again?
It was only done on family outings.
Only done on shopping days.
Shopping
OK.
days.
And is it a traditional bell with the little thing inside that clanks
what does
against
it look like?
Like a sort of cat's bell, essentially.
But hang on, there's one massive problem here. A cat is on all fours and the bell dangles. The bell is going to be touching your body and it won't dangle. Discuss.
Well, she attached it to a part of me that dangled.
What was the furthest you ever got? What were you searching for?
I hope it wasn't sparrows, because you'd never get them.
So in Brent Cross terms, I once got from John Lewis to Phoenix.
That's very nice. Miles, could I ask you to tell me how big the bell was, but accurately?
I suppose 3/4 of the size of a ping pong ball.
Hang on.
And was it a sphere or bell-shaped?
Any bell, by definition, is bell-shaped.
What do you think, Sarah?
It sounds a bit draconian, a bell round your child's neck.
Yeah, I think it would be a terrible failing of parenting, so not for me.
It's just not a system that works. If
No.
you've drifted into a Morris dance area, then you're going to have a panic attack.
Yeah.
That's what you'd have in the horror film version of your life, where you run off and then your mother's desperately looking for you, and then suddenly she sees a load of Morris dancers and it totally confuses
Lots
the
of
system.
close-ups
It'd be
of grinning Morris
horrifying
dancers.
moment. Oh, the Morris dancers, I can't hear Miles' little tinkling bell.
Well, you could be describing any Saturday of my childhood.
So what are you going to say, Lee?
We're not having it.
They're not having
We're not
it.
having
They're
this.
saying it's a lie. Miles, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
That was a lie.
Yes, it's a lie. Miles' mum didn't make him wear a bell around his neck. Sam, you're next. Out loud.
Oh, sorry. When Tom Cruise came to England, I took him to Argos because he wanted to buy an extension lead.
Of course, Samantha starred with Sir Thomas in Minority Report. Excellent film. Lee's team.
So, why was he coming to London first?
It was the premiere.
Of Minority Report?
Yeah, we've taken over this floor of the Dorchester for the premiere. And he's got one end with his entourage, and I've got the other end with my child and someone helping me. And his assistant came over and said they needed an extension lead.
You don't know what the lead is for, particularly?
Well, I eventually do, but not in that first moment.
Oh, OK,
no.
sorry, what was it?
It's a bit rude to ask as well when someone says, even if it's not Tom Cruise, I'm looking to buy an extension lead, what's it for? What machine do you need to get nearer to you?
I definitely think the way you talk, David, it would be rude.
Basically, we were going out anyway because I needed to get a bottle warmer. And I don't know why. I think something came over me where I was like, do you fancy coming out with me to Argos.
So you end up in Argos with Tom Cruise.
Yes.
What did he think of the little pens?
He probably thought they were massive. Talk us through the bit when you asked Tom.
I'll be Tom. Hey, Sam! Really stoked about tonight. You know what I learned to do in the last 5 hours? Fly a helicopter. Okay? What are we going to do?
That was a bit Al Pacino, then.
Yeah. It was a bit, wasn't it? It drifted into... What are we going to do tonight? I'm doing Al Pacino.
Brilliant, actually.
Thank you, Samantha.
I wish I could do Ellen Barkin, but I can't.
Oh, Sea of Love.
Oh, my God.
Oh, this city. What it does to people. No.
I can't do Ellen Barkin, but I can do Lassie Barkin.
I was in Lassie.
You were in Lassie, the film?
Yeah. But I got into trouble with Lassie because they tell everyone no food on set. And I'd forgotten or whatever. And so I'd always be eating my sandwiches and then Lassie would be doing a take and then... It's like, what's going on? And anyway, in the end, they realised it was me and my sandwiches.
And then you took Lassie to Argos to buy a lead.
Bob, what do you think? Is Sam telling the truth?
I like it a lot.
You like it?
Yeah, it feels like...
Well, that's all that matters.
Yeah.
So Bob says it's true.
I think so.
And Sarah says
It's believable.
OK, we'll say it's true.
You're going to say it's true? OK, Samantha, truth or lie?
It's a lie.
It was a lie. Sam didn't take Tom Cruise to Argos. Sarah, you're next.
I once spent over an hour trapped in a bin.
David's team.
Why did you get in the bin?
Because I put something in and I needed to get it back.
You'd mistakenly thrown something away?
Yes.
So where was this bin?
It was outside my house. Like a big recycling bin.
Oh, was it a bottle bank, Sarah? Did you climb back in? There was some in there. There was some in there.
A little bit left in there.
So what had you thrown out by accident?
Some important paperwork. There'd been a pile of recycling and the important, tax stuff had got mixed in with it.
Right.
And so I said to my friend, where's the tax stuff?
Why would your friend know?
Because he was helping me.
Oh, was he?
Yeah.
You've been out to put the recycling in the bin.
Yeah.
You come back in.
Gone back.
Oh, my God, the vital documents aren't there.
Quick, get back to the bin.
Back out to the bin.
It's got a slot. Surely I can get in there, can't I?
Yeah.
So you go in. And what happens?
Well, I tried to get back out, and my head and my top half got through, but then your hips are the widest part of your body, and I couldn't get those through. So I thought, what if I take off my dungarees and I just had pants and a sports bra on?
One sad, lonely man in the audience there. Oh, yes! Great! Finally! What a light you get sexy!
Oh, you'll love what's coming up next, sir. My friend went back and got some body lotion, and so I could lube myself up. So I was more slippy to get... and then he pulled me out, and I took some skin off my hips, but I got out.
Oh, no. All right. What are you thinking?
There is something about it that does seem true. It does also seem like something that might happen in a sort of slapstick sitcom.
You don't
I think it's a lie.
I think it's a lie.
I think we think it's a lie.
You're going to say it's a lie?
Yeah.
OK. Sarah, truth or lie?
It's true.
Yeah!
Bob, you're next.
I once helped Damon Hill to Grand Prix success by presenting him with a pre-race snack.
David's team.
Well, it certainly tripped off the tongue.
Thank you.
What was the snack?
A Scotch egg.
And is there a definite correlation between him eating that Scotch egg and him being successful?
He felt that the Scotch egg had helped him succeed in the race. He told me so.
Is Damon Hill a close friend, Bob?
No.
Then why were you giving him foodstuff?
Well, I'd been invited to the Grand Prix.
Which Grand Prix?
The British.
In which year?
Think.
1996, David, but I'm not willing to exclude 4 years either side of that. Put it this way, it was definitely one of the decades.
Do you like racing then?
No, I'm not a Formula One fan.
Right.
I probably prefer soil science.
Okay. Who was he driving for?
He was driving for a company that had very fast company cars.
So, why were you permitted access to a major racing driver?
Because his manager, Shane Tobacco. I can't remember his name. Shane, or whoever it was also with another bloke, benefiting from hospitality.
What was his name?
Let's say Top Heavy Ken. I remember we went upstairs on the bus. Damon was there. He had a bed in there.
Like a sort of Winnebago.
Yeah, and it had, mugs with "I love cars," I love handbrakes, I love headrests.
And this is the day of the race.
David, this is just like an hour and a half before the race.
An hour and a half before the race. You've turned up an hour and a half early because even though you're more into soil science, you want to soak up the atmosphere with a good hour and a half of waiting before the televised traffic begins.
Yes.
So you turn up. The last thing Damon needs before a race is any quiet time. He just wants a bit of hubbub on his bus. Were there any other people there apart from you and Shane and Damon?
I was with my wife as well, yeah.
OK.
And
Top Heavy Ken.
So me and the wife went up. I think when you go to someone's home or their Winnebago or whatever, you should... Do you know, like, if you're going to a dinner party at someone's house, you'll always take them a bottle of vinegar, yeah?
So your gift to thank him for the hospitality was a Scotch egg?
No. I call it pocket meat. Whenever I'm away from my house, I have pocket meat.
Yeah.
That's why I have like a chicken leg or pork pie. And I thought, I've got some pocket meat. It was a Scotch egg in its cellophane. And I said, Damon, we all know that if you pop a sausage roll in an American's pocket, it brings him good luck. I said, maybe a Scotch egg would work for a British fella like you. And I gave it to him.
Is that a thing?
Yeah, very much.
What, that if you put meat in an American's pocket...
Processed
Have
meat.
you ever heard of that?
Not really, no.
No.
It's all been a bit of a lot of talking. I've quite forgotten the original bit of the story. Did he eat said Scotch egg before the race?
I'll never know, Samantha, but after the race, he said that he took the Scotch egg round with him. He swore he did.
In the car?
I don't know whether he put it in the glove box on the passenger seat. Or whether he ate it.
But, Bob, you're not claiming that he ate the egg.
All I'll say is that when I was watching, when Damon went past, in his tailwind, a person next to me said, Damon's tailwind smelt really meggy, which of course is meat and egg. Meat and egg.
Okay. So what are we thinking, Sam?
Do you know what? Sometimes stories are so mad that they've got to be true.
What I would say here is be wary when it comes to Bob.
Oh, OK.
Do you remember, David, that I think it was the last time Bob was with us, he told us Chris Rea told him to put an egg into his bath.
I can't even remember. Was that true?
No.
But you believed it was true?
Yes.
Miles, what are you thinking?
Well, I think that you're sort of somewhat cynically using this as an opportunity to tout your kind of charms. And you're hoping to kind of drum up work, and then your agent's going to get lots of phone calls saying, oh, would Bob Mortimer be able to sort of slip Gareth Bale a pasty and stuff like that?
I think it's a lie.
You think it's a lie? But you think it's true?
I'm on the fence.
Oh, dear.
This is a horrible situation. I don't know. My instinct is it's a lie.
You're saying lie? OK, yeah. Bob Mortimer. A lucky Scotch egg for Damon Hill at the British Grand Prix. Truth or lie?
I was telling the truth.
He's done it again. It is an impossible situation. One egg thing's true, the other egg. How can I have So obviously, they'd make up some random thing about an egg and a long-departed 90s celebrity.
Is he dead?
He's not.
No, he's not dead. He's just, you never hear from him. What does Damon Hill do now? He's probably into soil science.
Right. Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest. And it's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Lucy. So, Sam, what is Lucy to you?
So this is Lucy, and last year her pig delivered my Christmas card.
Miles, how do you know Lucy?
This is Lucy. I know Lucy when I had to have an intimate medical examination. I inadvertently brought her with me.
David, what is your relationship with Lucy?
This is Lucy. Together, we discovered that I have the hearing of a rat.
So, Lee, where do you want to start?
I'll start with Sam. How do you know this lady?
She lives in my village, or where I used to live.
OK. And is she a farmer?
Yes.
Right. Did her pig deliver your Christmas card from her, or did her pig deliver your Christmas card to somebody else?
No, her pig delivered the Christmas card that was for me to me.
To you?
Yeah.
Anybody want to say the joke or not?
Did the pig have it in its little snout? Because if it did, wouldn't it have got very wet? Because pig snouts are very wet.
Are they?
Yes.
You never kissed a pig?
Very wet. Oh, yes.
It actually takes a while to get used to.
So, you know, like you get a little dog, a little harness.
Oh, the Christmas card harness.
It is a harness,
Yeah.
like you would have a lead on a dog, and the cards were there.
Slid under the harness.
Yeah.
How far is your house from her house?
About 2 miles.
2 miles.
But the pig hasn't walked 2 miles. The pig has been driven to the village, and then off the pig trots. And I was doing it's Christmas, right, dinner.
This Christmas Day?
Yes.
It's a bit late for Christmas cards, Christmas Day.
Well, that's why they have to resort to delivery by pig.
I'm washing the pots, looking out the window. Really lovely day, beautiful, beautiful. And I see Barry, the pig.
Barry?
Barry, the pig is called Barry.
So you'd met Barry before?
Yeah, everyone knows Barry. Barry goes to the pub and everything. And so Barry's...
I hope he doesn't have the port scratchings.
Oh, that's horrible. Really horrible.
Like that going, sounds like my brother Pete, this.
No, anyway, so he's toddling along, and I'm like, I hope he's all right. So I go out to check he's all right.
Could you just talk us through how you did that again?
Where did the pig go after you'd taken the card?
I picked pig up because he's only little, pot-bellied pig.
I think I've read recently that there's no such thing as a miniature pot-bellied pig. All there is little pigs that are young. I know a rescue centre that takes loads of pigs because people have sold them as pot-bellied pigs and they're not.
George
Yeah, you have
Clooney's
to be
got a pig.
careful with that, though, because they can grow to be really enormous and people think they're really cute and little and all the rest of it.
Yeah, but that's the same with kids, isn't it?
Okay. Who would you like to question next?
Sorry, Miles, can you remind me?
Yeah, when I had to have an intimate medical examination, I inadvertently brought Lucy with me.
OK. Tell us about the medical examination.
Right, well...
Whereabouts on your body?
Yeah.
Well, it was an intimate medical examination, so already I suspect your options are limited.
I'm going to go in the bottom area.
Yeah, I was going to say, you've got to choose front or back.
This reminds me of the conversation we had the first time we met.
Yeah.
Was it back?
Sure.
It was back.
It was back.
Yes,
it was
back.
the back.
Bottom.
Basically, I was working,
Yes.
and then when I got to work, I felt ill.
Right.
And so I needed to go to hospital.
There was pains down below.
Yes. And Lucy, very kindly, rang NHS Direct for me.
Right, who is Lucy?
Why?
Lucy was a colleague.
What situation were you in at this time?
So I was rehearsing a play.
OK, and is Lucy an actor?
No, Lucy is... she does the technical stuff. She's a stage manager.
This could be true, because I don't think Miles was quite sure what she does for a living. I don't know, but when I say cappuccino, it arrives.
And so NHS Direct said, right, you need to go to the nearest hospital.
Mm-hmm.
And the reason that Lucy came with me to the hospital is because the thing that I was rehearsing was a play that only had me in. And so Lucy was told to go with me so that we could run the lines.
What was the play?
It was a one-man play that I was in.
The Downpipe Blues.
It was called... it was called The Life I Lead.
So what happens? You get to the hospital.
So we go to the hospital and we're sitting in the waiting room and someone comes and says to us, because we're sitting next to each other, can you come in now? So we just do as we're told and we get up and we go in. So I thought that must be what's meant to happen. They spoke to both of us.
That's the problem with having the same word for you singular and you plural. We should go back to thou.
So we went in, and the doctor, she says, I've got to examine you, so what you need to do is take your pants and your trousers off, get up onto that bed there, turn onto your side so your back is facing me. And I went, OK. And at that point, Lucy went, I really don't think I'm meant to be in here. and the doctor, she said, no, it's absolutely fine for partners to be here. And she went, I'm not his partner, I'm his colleague. And that's when Lucy left the room and the examination reached its very happy conclusion. Yeah.
Now, what about David? Just remind us, David.
This is Lucy, and together we discovered that I have the hearing of a rat.
How did this get discovered?
Well, in our house, we were wondering for some time if there might be some mice about. I'd seen a mouse outside, and I think my wife had sort of wondered whether she'd sensed some scurrying, but it was
You weren't
probably...
staying at Disneyland, were you? It wasn't a 7-foot person with a French accent again, was it?
Yeah. Anyway, I then went away for a couple of days for work, which I occasionally get. Then returned home late one night and went into the kitchen, and I could hear a distinct, high-pitched... And I went out of the kitchen, and it stopped. And I went into the kitchen, and I could hear it. And I thought, is there something wrong with me, other than the usual? I wonder, is it something weird that the fridge is doing? Or the wine fridge? Yes, we're doing OK. or the dishwasher. It's like a dream come true. Anyway, I'm not sure. I asked my wife about it, and it turns out she's bought something which is a plug-in mouse-scaring noise machine. And it was the frequency that was being emitted by this plug-in machine.
And it should be inaudible to humans.
Should be inaudible to humans.
And where does Lucy come into this story?
Well, I mentioned it to my doctor, and they said I should have a hearing test because it's an unusual thing, and I wouldn't want to only hear things that rats and mice could hear. So I went to have my ears tested by Lucy.
Nothing else, though? I mean, if the dog whistle went off in the park, would you hear it?
I don't know. I heard that. Frequency that
I didn't hear anything.
Yeah,
did you hear anything? Did you hear it? I didn't hear anything.
No, there was a little sort of rodenty sneeze there that Rob did, which probably only I can hear. I like to think it's a superpower, really.
All right, we need an answer. Lee's team, is Lucy Sam's farmyard friend, Miles's checkup chum, or David's ear expert?
It's Miles for me, Lee.
You Miles?
Yeah, because I have so many problems with my bottom. Yeah. I walk into the doctor's surgery like this, and he just said, "Hello, Mr. Mortimer."
You say it's Miles?
For me, yeah.
Have you had similar examinations?
Every single week.
What about you, Sarah? Who are you going to say?
Oh, Sam.
Sam, for you. I'll go Miles.
You say it's Miles?
I think it might be Miles.
OK. Lucy, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Lucy, and Miles took me to his intimate examination.
Yes, Lucy is Miles's checkup chum. Thank you very much, Lucy. Which brings us to our final round, quickfire lies. We start with Lee.
Because I kept losing my bin shoes, I've now tied them to my hall radiator with a length of elastic. They comfortably stretch to the end of the drive before the tension beckons me back.
David's team.
When you put said bin shoes on your feet,
Yeah.
you're still tied to the radiator.
Technically, but they're very elasticated, so it doesn't feel that way.
You said when you get to the end of the drive, the tension of the elastic beckons you back. Talk us through that procedure.
Well, I start walking, so it starts off... I've got a wheelie bin.
Yes, of course.
And I'm wheeling
Just one?
One wheelie bin, one recycling bin, but we alternate each week.
Okay.
I mean, sometimes it's green, sometimes it's blue. I obviously play the game of putting the wrong colour out to see if the neighbours will copy. Do you do that? If you do it first and then look, everyone copies you. It's fantastic. Sneak right, swap it back again. I'm a horrible man. You get the bin, so I start walking like that. Are you all right?
Yeah, no, I'm just taking it all in. Go on.
OK.
So we've had a lot of female guests. You're the first one who's ever said that to them.
I walk out and everything's fine, just walking. Oh, I'm feeling a bit of oh, hello. Oh, it's much quicker coming back. And then I'm back over it.
Right, there we go.
Bit tired. Hang on.
Was that elastic tighter than you thought?
Oh, just the bin was heavier than I
thought. Why don't you just use string?
Because if you use string, when it comes back, it's everywhere. If you use elastic, it gathers up into a smaller space.
But after a while, it all goes baggy.
Well, that's just life, isn't it?
Life.
What are you going to say, David?
What do you think, Sam?
I think it's a lie.
OK, Miles.
I think it's a lie. I mean, I'm sure you've got a pair of bin shoes, but I think this seems like a step too far.
I think we're going to say
You're saying it's a lie?
Yes.
OK,
yeah.
Lee, was it true or was it a lie?
It was, in fact, a lie.
Well, that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that David's team have 2 points. Lee's team has 4 points. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night. Welcome to Would I Lie to You, the show where dishonesty is sometimes the best policy. On Lee Mack's team tonight, a comedian who, as a student, started a band called Dog Dirt. Sadly, no one picked them up. It's Bob Mortimer. And a presenter who once appeared on Radio 1's Innuendo Bingo. Yes, if you want an innuendo, this lady will give you one. It's Alice Levine. And on David Mitchell's team tonight, a celebrated actor whose career started on Coronation Street back in 1982. I've never watched Corrie, so please, no spoilers. It's Sue Johnston. And he's the furniture restoration expert who says he loves nothing more than getting his hands on a tired old antique. I'll be keeping my distance. From the repair shop, it's Jay Blades. So, to round one, Home Truths, where our panellists read out a statement from the card in front of them. To make things harder, they've never seen the card before. They've no idea what they'll be faced with. It's up to the opposing team to sort the fact from the fiction. Alice, you're first tonight.
OK. I once fled a swimming pool after accidentally assaulting an old man.
Right. Well, David.
So how did you accidentally assault the old man?
So we were both in the pool, in the water, and I had heard that it was rude to kind of overtake people, like go round people. So I decided to undertake him.
and go underneath him because I thought if you go round, it's sort of passive-aggressive.
You've got to be a very good swimmer to go under and build up speed and come up the other side.
Yes, that was the issue. So I think I went too deep, and then I misjudged it, and then I sort of came up mid-abdomen. So you know, like an ice lake, but it was skin. So I was trying to find a hole in the.
You surfaced underneath him.
Looking for a hole.
What
did he do? What?
He wasn't best pleased, Sue. He sort of struggled and then
drowned.
I don't know. I don't know what his fate was.
So how did you assault him then? That's what I'm trying to find out.
As I was trying to find the surface, I was quite handsy.
Okay.
It sounds like it was a hit and swim. You just went.
An old man's undercarriage can hang very low. I wonder if there was like an entanglement.
Why were you so convinced that you thought it would be rude to swim round him, but you thought if you swam underneath him, he wouldn't notice?
So
when someone just appeared in front of him, he's going to know that he has in some way been overtaken or undertaken, isn't he?
You're right. I think in his heart he would have known.
Yeah.
In his already weak, aged heart.
What happened to you when you got out?
Well, I just looked back and he was still floundering, and I just went and got changed.
What are you thinking, Sue?
I think it's a lie, because I think Alice is too kind a person. I don't think she'd have left him floundering in the pool.
Right. So basically, there's a lot riding on this now, isn't there, Sue? Because if it's true, it turns out she's a really horrible person.
What about you, Jay?
I was going to say the same thing as Sue. I don't think you're that nasty to just leave a guy.
Now there's even more hanging on it.
What do you think, David?
Well, I tell you what is plausible about the details, the specifics. This thing about undertaking rather than overtaking, that's either been very cleverly and recently invented, or it's true.
You're very bold. Normally, if two teammates are going one way, you crumble instantly.
I'm very happy to be outvoted. I just want to be able to say, I told you so.
All right, so you're going to say?
We'll say lie.
It's lovely leadership. OK, you're saying it's a lie.
Yeah.
Alice, was it the truth, or were you telling a lie?
Sue's going to hate me. It's true.
Jay, you're next.
Possession.
Ah, right, there's a box just there. So lift up the box, place the item that's in there on the desk, and then read the card.
This lives in my workshop, and I watered it every day for a month before someone pointed out that it was plastic.
OK. Lee's team.
Where did you get it?
It was a gift. Someone gave it to me for a chair.
Yeah, I know what a gift is.
Yeah.
He's shot, isn't he? He's shot.
Who gave it to you?
A person whose chair I did up, they gave me the flower.
You're welcome to inspect it yourself.
Can we have a look at it?
Your keen observation.
Should we go and get it?
I don't want to get it, but we should.
Yeah, I'm happy to wheel you over there, because it's got casters on it.
It looks heavy.
Here we are.
Careful, Rob.
It's very
Makes me
light.
think you'd know it was not with soil. Yeah.
What is that stuff? Yeah, it's like that looks quite real, that stuff at
The
the
mossy
bottom.
stuff, yeah.
I don't feel real to it. It's not going to smell, it's not real. Have you not been listening?
Maybe it is. What would happen if you put water in it, Lee?
It's not real.
I wonder if the water would penetrate.
Put it on top of that, let's find out. Right, well, it is absorbed.
It does absorb it.
It absorbs.
Oh, no.
Well, it didn't there, but it did absorb. It does absorb quite a lot of water, doesn't it? You did it for a month?
About a month, yeah.
For how often?
Probably about 3 times a week.
3 times a week?
You gave it 12 waterings. How much water did you put in?
Only like an egg cup.
You filled the egg cup with water?
Not filled. I didn't say I filled it.
Do you know, Rob, it's only the last 30 seconds I've realised you've still been stood there.
Just
Why are you still there? Because I find this a bit... You know about the restraining order. Always 5 metres away. 5 metres away.
Do you want it back, Rob?
Yes.
That's
Yes.
Thank you. Sorry, pardon me.
How long's he been hovering?
So you're saying 12 times you topped it up with half an egg cup?
Almost half an egg cup.
Almost half an egg cup.
I've got a lot of antiques in my workshop.
It's an antique
It's
egg
an
cup?
antique egg cup, yeah.
What does it look like?
It's a little ceramic...
Well, they were very different back then. Before the war, eggs were rectangular.
Could have been a dojo egg.
So after the 12 waterings or the month had elapsed,
Yeah.
what made you realise that it was fake?
The customer called me back just to say she enjoys the chair and stuff like that, and how am I getting on with the plant? And I said, I've been watering it, but it hasn't grown.
Did you expect it to be a tree after the month?
Well, she said it will blossom a bit more, is what she said.
Whoa.
She said that.
What, on the phone she said that?
No, she said that while she was there picking up the chair.
So when she gave it to you,
yeah,
she said it would blossom a bit more.
Yes, if I water it.
But it's not real. So are you telling us that she also didn't know?
No, basically, she did tell me that it would blossom if I watered it when she picked up the chair. And then when she called me up and she said she was enjoying the chair, I said, I've been watering the plant, but it hasn't blossomed. She started laughing. It was a practical joke. She was playing on me.
Bingo! So she said to you, ha 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 ha, and you said, why are you laughing? And she said...
It's plastic. She just started laughing. And her dentures fell out as well at the same time. So she had to pick those up and put them back in.
Were you on FaceTime?
No, she doesn't.
How do you know? Yeah. Did you hear a gentle thud?
It was more like a wind action. It was more like wind coming through the phone. That's what it was. So it was a laugh, like she was blowing. She was laughing, but it was like... She was just
What do you think?
Well, my instinct, as soon as I held it, it's so light that I wouldn't believe that it had soil in it and was a living thing.
I did think it was a little bit more real than I was expecting it to be. It had a leafy texture.
It did, yeah.
You didn't think it felt real at all, did you?
No, I feel like I could see it, the seams. Yeah, it's not real.
David, do you think it looks real?
Yeah, I do think it looks real.
Orchids look like that. Orchids are very delicate.
I would say, to be fair on it, it looks exactly like a real flower. To the extent that I think that's what it might have been designed to look like.
OK, it's time. What are you going to say?
I think it's tosh. She laughed for an extended period. You're not laughing for an extended period about that, are you?
She might have a dull sense of humour.
95% of what Jay said is a lie. But I think it's true.
It can't be true. It's got to be a lie.
OK.
It's got to be a lie.
It's up to you, Alice. It's for you.
No, it's for you.
No, I've said true.
No, I'm not getting involved. I'm not saying anything.
Don't put it on
What
me.
do you think? I feel...
You get invited back. This is my only chance.
It is a lie.
It's a lie.
It's a lie.
OK. So, Jay, were you telling the truth or were you telling a lie?
I was telling a lie.
Oh!
Our next round is called This Is My, where we bring on a mystery guest who has a close connection to one of our panellists. This week, each of David's team will claim it's them that has the genuine connection to the guest, and it's up to Lee's team to spot who's telling the truth. So please welcome this week's special guest, Francis. So, Sue, what is Francis to you?
Well, this is Francis, and together we hid a body in a coffin to spook the cast of Brookside.
Jay, how do you know Francis?
So this is Francis, and we got a speeding ticket together whilst test driving a motorised sofa.
And finally, David, what's your relationship with Francis?
This is Francis, and he told me to tone it down a bit when I got a tad too bouncy on his bouncy castle.
Lee's team, where do you want to start?
I think we'll start with Sue, shall we?
cadaver, yeah.
First of all, what is Francis's role on Brookside?
Francis was the first AD.
That was the year of birth.
It stands for Assistant Director.
OK, so was it part of the story, the coffin?
Yes,
Right.
it was the death of a very loved character had
Which
occurred
character?
before, called Damien Grant.
Your fictional son?
Yeah. Yeah.
Bringing back memories. Remember Damien dying in
I know
Brookside?
Damien, yeah. Simon is maybe.
Simon, who?
Simon O'Brien.
What did you put in the coffin, Sue? A body or something?
We put Simon in.
Well, hang on, wasn't Simon...
Dead.
No, I know that. Was Simon supposed to be in the episode playing himself as a dead body?
No.
So you would never have seen what was in the coffin in the story?
Yeah.
But you decided to ring up Simon and say, you know you're upset because you've been written out of the show. Is there any chance you could come in unpaid one more time?
Yeah, I thought that would be a great idea.
And so he wasn't meant to be in work that day?
No, he'd finished. He'd been stabbed.
He wasn't meant to be in work ever again.
So I went to Francis and said, what do you think about hiding Simon in the coffin and, freaking everybody out?
But how did you freak people out? Because the coffin had the lid on.
Because he could jump out.
He could or he did?
He did.
And who did he scare?
Well, he scared most people, but in particular the priest.
So, Sue, when he decided to do the reveal of jumping out,
well, he couldn't stay in there very long, but we knew he had to come out.
That bloke under the patio was there for about 6 series.
True. So we had a quick rehearsal and then we go for a take, and during the take, the coffin begins to shake and this eerie noise comes out of it and it bursts open and Simon sits up.
What does he say?
Hi.
Did he not think to use the traditional boot?
It probably doesn't make much difference, does it?
No,
apparently dead bodies jumping out of a coffin. People aren't going, what's he going to say?
And what did the priest say?
That's when I thought we'd gone too far, because the priest went
he had a
green
half-second
and we
died.
went...
Yeah. At least there was a coffin on hand.
Now, what about Jay?
Jay, remind us,
Jay.
Well, this is Francis, and basically we got a speeding ticket for driving a motorised sofa.
Right, why was this sofa motorised? Was it one of your renovations?
No, the sofa was one of my renovations, but the motor underneath it belonged to Francis.
What was he going to do with it then? I mean...
Basically, takes a man to, car enthusiast shows and just drives them round.
So hang on, what speed were you going?
We was doing about 20, I think it was about 23 miles an hour. It was a 20-mile zone.
And you got into trouble for it?
Yeah, Francis got a ticket. I didn't get...
What do you mean a ticket?
It was the old bill, the police caught us.
Oh, the police actually stopped you?
So it's got a registration on it?
It's got a registration on the front and the back of the sofa.
Right.
On the arms?
No, not on the arms. No, on the back.
You know the arms are famously at the side, not the front and back. What's the mechanisms for driving this thing?
You've got a flat bit for your feet,
Yeah.
where the pedals are, and then the steering wheel kind of was on a shaft which controlled what was underneath the sofa. And I had to do something in the arm where it could open up, and then you have the wing mirror in the back that you could see.
Sorry,
it
is
had
this
to
a
be
James
roadworthy.
Bond film? The wing mirrors open, come up like that.
You lift up the arm, and then you pull up the wing mirror.
Why
and
don't
then
you just have them as permanent fixtures?
Because you want it to be a sofa sometimes.
What, you drive it into your lounge when you want to see it?
And can you talk us through the bit where the police pull you over? What was it? Was he on a moped or something?
crazy.
Motorbike?
Oh, it was in the kitchen cabinet.
It was just there. They was just there. The police do just turn up sometimes.
Could I see Kevin's hands?
Whose hands?
Whose hands?
Who's Kevin?
It's Francis.
Could I see the gentleman's hands?
Francis, would you hold your hands up in front of you, please? There they are.
Are they the hands of a mechanic?
Green suede shoes
They look very
and hands
soft,
like that.
don't they? Look very tender.
They do look...
Thank you, Francis. Now then, what about David's story? The bouncy castle.
Yes, when were you on a bouncy castle?
Last summer, actually.
What was the occasion that had a bouncy castle?
It wasn't an occasion, it was a place.
Where was the place?
Inflatable World. No, it was Blenheim Palace. They have a sort of children's bit.
Yeah.
And one of the entertainments there is a bouncy castle.
Well, it's a bit awkward, this, because it's happened before to you, David. Were you on your own?
No.
Finally, you've remembered to bring your child with you to one of these things.
Yes.
So you're with your daughter and your wife?
Yes.
And was it your real wife or your inflatable wife?
It's my real wife.
And you're bouncing on the castle.
I didn't initially get on the bouncy castle. I was encouraged on by my daughter.
Right. And how much was it to go on the bouncy castle?
I can't remember.
Have a guess.
I think... OK.
See if you're in touch with the real people out there.
I think it was £7,000.
What about the castle itself? Because I know you're a great fan of castles. You're a historian. How did the structure...
Well, I would say it was historically laughable. There was no recognisable keep and curtain wall situation.
And how did this make you feel? Angry, I'm imagining.
No, I think you're massively overestimating the extent to which I expected it to be historical. I've seen them before. I know. In many ways, I don't think it's particularly their aim to say, yes, this is precisely the kind of military architecture that made Edward I such a successful king. I don't think that was even in the minds of the people who designed it, and I'm fine with that.
So you went a bit too far. So did you start off by bouncing normally and then you just got carried away?
I got on the edge. She was sort of towards the back corner, and I moved towards her
in a bouncing fashion.
Well, it turned out
to just walk over there and start bouncing because you thought I'm a stickler for the rules. I better bounce because it's a bouncing castle.
I would say that in trying to walk over there, I developed a more than usually bouncy gait.
What happens then?
Holding hands a bit
with your daughter.
And then bouncing.
We
sort of bounced away from each other.
Oh no!
Yeah.
Did you have an argument? Did you bounce away from each other, or did she bounce away from you? And you started going, well, of course, this is historically inaccurate, isn't it? Bounce away from him! Bounce away from him!
Try and fit a portcullis to this, I said.
Worse that you don't want to hear from a fully grown man on the bouncing castle. Would you be willing to give us a demonstration of what you considered normal bouncing and then how it got a little bit out of hand?
No, I would not.
Just the vertical bouncing. There were no star jumps. There were no somersaults. No knee jumps. You know, on a trampoline, you jump and you do a knee, and then on
maybe
knee,
that.
bum, knee, bum, knee, bum, stand.
Hang on, is that an ambulance?
I didn't do knee bum stand. I might have done knee stand.
Really? I don't see you doing that.
You weren't there. Certainly.
That makes two of you.
I certainly didn't.
Right, we need an answer. So, Lee's team. Is Francis Sue's pranking pal, Jay's sofa speeder, or David's castle custodian?
I mean, I've rejected Francis as a mechanic because of his hands.
Right. If he's got soft hands, he could work in television because they've never done an honest day's work in their life.
There was good detail with Jay's. Actually, I don't know if it was quality detail, but there was a lot of it.
Do you think
he was full of it, I'll give you that.
I don't think you can get registration plates.
Oh, you
for
definitely
a sofa.
do. You absolutely do.
Well, you can get
not
them
for a sofa. No. Don't be thinking you've got to go home, Bob, and go, all right, Lee Mack told me that you've got to get number plates for the sofa. No, only if it's turned into a vehicle do you need to get... You don't have to get headlights for a sofa.
Wouldn't issue them.
Yeah, but there's...
Say, well, apply to DFS, not us. So are you going for Bouncy Castle?
I think David would be reluctant to get on a bouncy castle. I
don't dispute.
I don't think he's kicked
I think David would be reluctant to just go out of the house.
Yeah. I'm going to go with Bob. I think it might be Sue.
You think it's going to be Sue?
Yeah.
Sue!
OK.
We're going with Sue. We're not changing our mind.
Saying it's Sue, yes?
Definitely Sue.
OK, so, Francis, would you please reveal your true identity?
I'm Francis, and together Sue and I hid the body in the coffin on Brookside.
Yes, Francis is Sue's pranking pal. Thank you very much, Francis. Which brings us to our final round, quick-fire lies, and we start with... It's Bob.
I once masterminded a daring heist on a campsite tuck shop.
David's team.
Okay. Where was the campsite?
Hexham.
What did you steal? What did you take?
Jay, my memories of this are quite vague. I was only 15.
OK.
15.
Okay. You must still remember what you took,
Yes,
though,
but it's like picking bits of pollen off a mouse's handkerchief. So don't get all forensic on me.
Don't start asking him any questions, all right? Decision and move on.
We were invited to just believe him.
Just tell us what you do remember, Bob.
Not in general, about this story.
I remember...
Remember me and Jean? Lovely.
Your teeth fell out.
Remember that, don't you?
Your teeth fell out. There was a lot
remember
of wind.
waking up in Threshers? Don't you?
So, it was Hexham.
It was Hexham.
And what sort of a campsite? Was it tents or caravans?
It was no dormitories, wooden.
Yeah.
It's coming back. Wow,
Yeah.
it's amazing when you. And it was for gifted children for the summer.
Is that what they told you, Bob?
Yes. There are people there, interesting people with different gifts.
What was your gift?
And they were allowed to bring a friend.
There was. So there was people who were good at pottery, people good at art, people who were gifted at fencing, or.
We're all very curious to know, Bob. What were you good at?
I was there because of my special abilities at football.
And the camp wasn't just for children who were good at football, it was for children who were good at a wide range of things.
Gifted children.
Right.
So you were proposed by the school or the local authority. It was huts in a pine forest, a place where you could canoe, a place where you could pot. Yeah.
All boys?
All boys in my dorm. Yeah.
Do you remember any of them?
I was with Pork Chops Johnson. He was called that because he had a very thick layer of fat across his back. Pork Chops Johnson. Because this is a criminal enterprise, I'm not using their real name.
Oh, of course, yeah. Was it Lamb Jenkins?
Lamb Jenkins, he just had a thin bone. So, and there was the mole.
The mole?
The mole, they're the two people that I carried out the heist with.
Why did you decide to do this heist?
Well, it was the evening.
Yeah.
And the nights had gotten quite long.
Winter was drawing in. For some reason, the gifted children hadn't been picked up. Being left there to fend for themselves. See if among their gifts are foraging and surviving the cold.
Well, never a better equipped group of people to be abandoned. We had archers, potters,
footballers. Those are the key things you need. To sort out the archery and the football, then we have a civilization.
So, it was evening.
Yeah.
And there was a tuck shop there. Well, it was one of the huts. What we noticed, right, was that the tuck shop was on a slope, right? So there's an angle created, yeah? It's at an angle, I'm not very good at it. Say if a duck went quack. Yeah? But not as the angle if it went fox! So about that, so we had this, so it had an end that was raised, and they'd filled that in with stones and soil.
Yeah.
So we went down there.
Yeah.
Oh, what happened?
Well, first off, of course, the mole removed the stones. And then Pork Chop Johnson, he slid in and with that magnificent back.
I would have thought he's the last person to be sliding for on. The man with the biggest back.
Above him is floorboards. Bang!
Oh, you mean he used his back to get the floorboards up?
Yeah, got one up. Then
Is that when Smallhead Bob went through?
So he gets in.
He gets in. We heard an engine start up, so I gave out the cry, a warning. Whiffle.
What?
Go. Right. We went.
Yeah. So you heard somebody. So did you get anything?
Yes.
What did you get?
A box of cereal.
One packet of cereal.
What did you do with it after?
Well, we ate it in the dorm with everyone in the dorm.
Oh, with everybody in the dorm.
Did you eat it dry?
Yes. Well, we put a bit of urine on it. Yes.
What do you think, David?
My instinct is it's not true. but it could be true. I mean, it's Bob.
I don't think it happened.
So you think it's a lie?
I'm going to go with Sue. I like the story, but I think it's a lie.
I think we're going to go lie.
You're gonna say lie?
I'm braced. I'm braced for an odd experience.
So, Bob, was it the truth or was it a lie?
I was telling the truth.
And that noise signals time is up. It's the end of the show. I can reveal that Lee's team have won by 4 points to 0. Thanks for watching. We'll see you next time. Good night.